Vieux Fort Mayor Wayne Cumberbatch isn't holding back, openly criticizing a contractor on Clark Street for allegedly obstructing a public sidewalk and forcing pedestrians, including the most vulnerable, into the roadway. The mayor also addressed recent changes to road markings and ongoing issues with businesses illegally blocking parking spaces. Mayor Cumberbatch expressed his profound disapproval of the contractor's actions, highlighting what he views as a stark lack of consideration for public safety.
I'm very disturbed by the indiscretion of a contractor on Clark Street. The contractor, with no regard for pedestrians and no regard for the safety of people on Clark Street, I decided to just fence off the sidewalk in an effort to complete his project. This speaks to a sense of lawlessness, a sense of selfishness by some of our people who are doing work in Vieux Fort. When you have no regard for the people of Vieux Fort who are disabled, who are sick, children who are going to school, persons who are disabled and so on who use those sidewalks, and you just block it off and force people to have to enter the road for them to traverse through the town is very disrespectful to Vieux Fort and very disrespectful to the pedestrians.
The mayor has called on the Development Control Authority to intervene.
I doubt there would be DCA approval for the blocking of the sidewalk. There may be DCA approval for the construction of the building, but not for the obstruction of the sidewalk. I have actually contacted DCA, and DCA has promised to investigate, and I'm hoping that they will do what is right and stop this indiscretion that's taking place on Clark Street.
Shifting focus, Cumberbatch discussed the recent repainting of pedestrian crossings and other road markings across Vieux Fort. While aware of some public debate surrounding these changes, he clarified their essential purpose.
If you walk around town, you will notice that the pedestrians have been repainted, the pedestrian crossings have been repainted, and a number of places in Vieux Fort, the markings on the roads are being redone. I know some people have raised some concerns with regards to the markings on the streets, but these are standard markings that are there to protect drivers, to protect pedestrians, to protect the public in terms of allowing for parking and allowing for places where people cannot park, ensuring that people don't park too close to corners and so on. So we as a council welcome this project, and we hope that it's going to augur very well for the management of traffic in Vieux Fort.
Finally, Mayor Cumberbatch called out certain business owners for allegedly obstructing parking zones.
We noticed that some business people, in an effort to allow for persons to park near the businesses, they use various objects like crates and maybe stones and things to block off the front of the businesses, to allow for them to park or for their patrons to park. I believe that this is a very wrong practice. I think that what those businesses need to do is to apply to the Department of Transport so that they can get a parking zone and make their parking area legal. But to put in all crates and stones and so on that could damage people's vehicles and maybe even cause some injury to people, I think it is very wrong, and I would urge people to desist from doing that.
Cumberbatch emphasized that forcing pedestrians into the road by blocking sidewalks is not only inconsiderate, but in contravention of regulations and the laws of the land. Joachim de Plessis, HTS News Force.